Hey, what's up, everybody? It's just Charles Sabanson, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And folks, we got a show here for you, but before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. So, Gilbert Arenas has been making headlines over the last 24 hours or so because of a conversation that he had. I don't know the name of the streaming platform. He was on there with his host, Josiah himself, Brandon Jennings, and Lowe. So I guess there was a part where they were talking about his ownership structure and all of that other stuff. And he's made a lot of headlines with that and why he changed the name. I really don't care. It's none of my business. That's Gil's business one way or the other. But I do know that he did say during some of that sound that Gil's Arena, the arena, is going to be back in terms of NBA content mid-October. And yesterday was mid-October. So these guys came back and they were discussing, many things, what's going on with Giannis, his future out there, talking about the top teams coming into the season. They spoke about Russell Westbrook, but then they also spoke about the elephant in the room in Los Angeles, which is the Lakers and LeBron James. As you guys know, LeBron is currently on his last year of his contract with the Lakers. And many people out there have speculated that he's not happy about that. And I'm one of them. I'm also one of the people that I believe has been ahead of this story that said that this guy's not going to go away quietly. I said it. I said he's not going to go away quietly. It's not going to be a quiet last year for the Lakers. He's going to go out there and make a stink of it. So yesterday they got the crew together. It was everybody. It was Rashad McCants. Shout out to Rashad McCants, Kenyon Martin, Brandon Jennings, Swaggy P, and Gilbert Arenas. So they were talking about this was going on with LeBron not being available and all of this. And then Rashad McCants, he brought up a good point. He started calling out LeBron because he believes that LeBron is not taking this season seriously. And none of his actions show that this guy is taking the season seriously. And he looks like he's just mailing it in. I'm like, thank God we got Rashad back on the panel, man. So what we're going to do is we're going to play what he had to say here. And we're going to come back and react to his comments. Take a listen to what Rashad McCants had to say.
You know what I'm saying? Keeping it real. Way. You need to move around. Hold it. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of things could have happened. Like, let's just be honest. When LeBron is locked in, he makes the runs. He takes his teams to the next level when he's locked in. He don't look locked in at all this summer. Even when he was with AD, him and AD were locked in. For at least 3 years, they were locked in. They still didn't have pieces that could take them where they wanted to go, but we knew when them two guys got on the floor together, the Lakers could make a run, whether it was going to third or going to fifth or sixth or even getting out of the play-in. We knew that the Lakers, with LeBron locked in, we gonna do this. Not being ready for the season opener, not being locked in with Luka. DeAndre Ayton comes in, whether you're locked in with Austin Reeves or not, like the team will have no cohesiveness right now. And you were more locked in with JJ when he wasn't the coach, when you was on the podcast, than you are now that he is the coach and trying to figure out why JJ is saying, man, I got to accept guys where they are. I can't expect guys to come in and have the Kobe mindset.
Is that what JJ said?
I don't know. I just heard it through the grapevine, getting DMs. He said somebody like Kobe. And I'm just like, yeah, it makes sense. But you can't take away when Bron is locked in what the happened and what kind of impact he has on the game. I just think at this time it's just about everything else but winning. And for the Los Angeles Lakers to make a real run at championship aspirations with a Luka Doncic who has been to the finals, who got a little taste of what it feels like to be there and get close to the championship with Kyrie Irving, to not do it with LeBron James, to come back and say, all right, let's run it back. Let's see if we can get closer this time. And for them not to have a cohesive unit and chemistry right now, like I had sciatica, so I know what that like. But it looked like a goddamn joke to me.
What do locked in for LeBron look like? Do anybody know that?
Miami Heat.
I mean, whatever.
But he was still out doing.
No, what I'm saying is, When they was in
Dancing
Miami
and
Heat,
streaming
they
and
was
shit.
you know they were together as a unit though. They was together
all
as a
the
group.
TikTok challenges in Miami.
No, but I'm saying they was a group. They was a unit.
Dwayne Wade wasn't having that, man.
But I'm saying they went to lunch
this is what
together.
it
They went to
takes.
dinner together.
Yes.
They went to movies together. Like
Locked in.
LeBron makes you do that. He makes you be a team. But so the fact that these guys
during the
hasn't
season.
practiced together though. Like, come on, think about where we are.
I know, but I'm
They
just
haven't
saying, it's
practiced
summertime.
together. But they haven't practiced.
That's the only time you do it is
Out
summertime.
there, wherever he at, playing in the
Yes.
league, losing weight, locked in. LeBron 40-something. He's out here trying to figure out if he's going to be a Laker or somewhere
Yeah, but
else.
that's what I'm saying. But we're in October.
But he's still LeBron.
No,
He done
LeBron is
seen
LeBron. We're
everything.
talking about a team thing. So that, like, let's imagine me and you on the same team, and me and you never worked out yet. I don't know what you do. I don't know what you like, right? It's gonna take some time. So the fact that they're not doing this in training camp or in practice, like, oh, let me see how you like your passes. How do you like your lobs? Do you like bounce passes? Or you like
Nick, you
right?
know better, bro.
But
You played
I'm
with
just
the
saying,
Warriors.
that's
You
what I'm
played-
saying. Steve Kerr told us don't touch a ball, don't come back into training camp.
But when you got there,
Stay where you at.
when you
enjoy
got there,
yourself,
Nick,
go on vacation, because when you
was
come
those
back,
guys already locked in with each other when you got there?
Yeah.
But
Answer
I'm
that
saying,
question though.
They played together, but
yes.
they
So-
didn't see each other in the summertime.
But
like,
look, already know each
They
other.
know each other,
know
bro.
each
They
other's
don't.
tendencies.
They ain't even
These
got to
are-
do that.
You got new players on this team. Like, one is a main guy that is he a pop guy? How does he roll guy? That's what I'm saying. It's like you would try to get that before the season, but we had training camp to learn that.
that's the only thing. They don't got training camp.
Yeah.
That shit preseason started like that.
But the timing, Ayton actually said in a press conference, the timing with Luka, I got to figure out, how to go get the lob because it's his eyes that show when to go, and I ain't really locked in with how he do it yet. So now you got to learn on the fly now. Now that's a turnover here, a turnover there. Now you got to go in the huddle and be like, my bad, I'm still trying to get acclimated to how you throw lobs when we could have been doing this.
But
When I got signed, the moment I got signed, as a leader, I'm like, let me go get with the big fella because I'm going to need him.
So you heard his comments. What are my thoughts about it? I think it's clear. And he's not the first person that's pointing this out. Skip Bayless pointed it out as other people. It's obvious. It's obvious. Listen to the string of events. First one was LeBron is missing the first day of training camp. Okay. Then next thing you know, he went to that Kai Cenat stream. He was dancing it up. Then he's going to miss the entire training camp. We're like, okay. Then he's going to miss all of preseason. Okay. Then he's going to miss the first 3 to 4 weeks of the season. Then all of a sudden, now he's going to be out till potentially December. And we're like, what the hell is going on here? And McCann is speaking from a standpoint of a former player. And he's speaking from the standpoint of somebody who has had to go to training camp and understands what the ramp up process is going into every NBA season. He knows this. He also knows the reputation of LeBron, that he's been meticulous about his preparation year in and year out. So to see this drop off where the guy just seems to be unbothered and is doing this and doing that, he's like, wait a minute, this guy doesn't really seem to be locked in the way that he normally once was. And even his panel members brought up some good points. The host said, well, he saw the love that they was giving Luka, so that he made have felt the kind of way about that. They sold the team. They didn't let him know nothing about that. They're making plans for the future. They didn't let him know nothing about that. He's like, so I'm not going to be like, I'm not part of your future. You guys didn't even extend me. So what happens this year really doesn't matter. Even they know it. All while collecting $52.6 million. Now, I'm not going to be a hypocrite up here because Kawhi Leonard was my favorite player. Kind of is in a way, but anyway. And Kawhi has picked up tens of millions of dollars and has missed a whole bunch of times. So I'm not going to be that hypocritical. But you understand the point, and you can understand why now the Lakers decided not to extend him. You can understand now. The Lakers are moving on. LeBron understands that, and he's like, okay, so y'all moving on from me? I'm going to take my sweet time. Y'all think y'all going to get 100% of my effort? It won't happen. I wish you guys the best in the future with Luka and all of that stuff, and you guys figure it out on your own. I'll be back when I'm back, and we'll see where you're at. And I don't think he gives a damn about winning any more championships for the Lakers. I think he has concluded that thought process in his brain. He is donezo with that. And he's making it abundantly clear. I mean, the timeline just keeps getting pushed out further and further and further and further and further. And there's nothing that the Lakers can do because they have to pay him. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, leave your thoughts in the comments and we catch you on the next show. I'm out. Peace.